guys, Chance here from the S-Tag, and I got some more Black Ops 2 information for you guys. Now, these are just rumors, so don't take my word for them, but I'm pretty sure they're real. But anyway, yeah, at the end of this, close to the end of this video, there's a few minutes of the Black Ops 2 logo. It's because I ran out of video. I didn't think it would be this long, but yeah, it's all good, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so this is Black Ops game types, new ones that are going to be introduced, weapons, perks, and attachments. So, pretty interesting stuff. So, let's just jump right into it, alright? Start with the first game type. It's called Escort, alright? A game mode in which you escort a player across 3 flags to achieve a victory. The enemy team killing the player will result in a win for their side. Alright, so, I don't know if you guys have played Assassin's Creed Revelations, but there's a game mode, I think it's called, like, VIP or something. And what you do is the other team has, like, this target, right? And you have a target, too. But your job is to escort their target away from them and get them to the points and protect him. It's actually pretty fun. I played it a few times. And, so, yeah. I don't want to sound rude, but, like, this guy that you're escorting, he better not be a complete total dick, because he could fuck over your entire team so quickly. Because if he just runs out there and doesn't let anybody protect him, he's gonna die and they're gonna win. So you gotta play with people that you know, people that you know won't fuck you over. All right, now this next game mode is called Split Spawn, a game mode in which you spawn from a helicopter and climb down to the ground. The player starts with 3 lives, 1 player can control the chopper, and that you climb down into different areas as well as shoot from the chopper. If the chopper is destroyed, the players can no longer spawn, as well as the player driving the chopper. Players compete for the central flag that takes 2 times as long to capture than a regular domination flag. Either death of all opposing players or the capturing of a flag will grant you a win. This game has 2 rounds. Alright, so, pretty interesting. Now, a note about these split spawning and, escort. They both have players that are so much more important than everyone else, which I don't know how I feel about that, because, like, working as a team, like, they could fuck you over so easily. Like if the helicopter guy wants to be rude, he could just pull himself over and be right in the middle of everywhere and just let you get fucked over. Or the escort guy, like I said, he can just run out there, get himself killed, and then you guys can't really do much, can you? No. Anyway, so let's talk about split spawn. So they can shoot you down. They shoot down your chopper that you're using, and you can go around and kill the other team. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend hiding the helicopter somewhere, but I don't I don't know how that would work, because if the helicopter is like any kill streaks or anything, it's going to appear on the minimap, and that would be inconvenient for everyone, because that means the enemy team is going to know where you're spawning at all times. All right. Now let's move on to another one. It's called the Equalizer. This last one I'm going to talk about is the last one on here. Equalizer, a game mode in which players are switched to the enemy team upon death. Players will compete for a flag, which when owned, opens up a power plant to allow the players to customize their class in-game, get new weapons, and put on a juggernaut suit for their team only. When there are 2 players left on a team, they are granted access to the power plant automatically, and point streaks are open up to 5-point requirement can also be obtained. If there are 2 players, if either of the 2 players die, they will remain on their own team. The team with the most kills at the end will win. If tied, whoever is currently owning the power plant will win. Alright. This could be pretty BSy. So say it's 6 on 6. People are dying, but they're getting their team back, right? These guys, they can camp around this power plant, right? And they can run in, get a juggernaut, run out, blah, 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 run in, get the juggernaut, run out, get a helicopter, and they can customize their class, alright? So that could be pretty BSy. Another thing that's BSy, the odds are never, like, hardly ever going to be in your favor. Because if it turns out, like, I'm assuming there's 12 players in this game, 6 on each team, if it turns out being 2 and 10, 2 against 10, you can get, like, the odds are going to be so against you, and it's not going to be even, like, comprehensible. And, like, you can get a kill, and you'll have, but it'll still be 3 on 9, and the odds will, if you get down enough, the odds will never be in your favor. Alright? So I don't know, like, I could see how that could be true, but these are just rumors, so I'm not gonna bank on Equalizer being true. But Escort and Split Spawn, I could see that. I could see it being true. Alright, so let's move on to perks. Alright, now, in the past, it's always been like, you can get a pro perk. Like, you get the normal perk, complete like 4 or 5 challenges for it, and then you get the pro perk. Now, this time, you can take the pro perk, which is just normal, like, you get Spy, like, the first one is Spy, and then Pro Spy. Or you can take the Elite trail, alright? We can get Spy, and then Elite Spy. And, the difference between Pro and Elite is that the Elites help out other perks that you may be using, or they will help you against other perks that people may be using, alright? So, and you can choose one of these for perk, but once you choose the Elite or the Pro, you cannot change until the end of the Prestige, alright? And, alright, so let's talk about these perks. The first one I'm looking at here is Spy. And this is where you appear as a friend on the enemy's minimap, alright? And this is a disadvantage as you're always spotted without a UAV, and when you're shooting, you turn red on the map, alright? So, in the Pro version, you can detect enemy spies. They will still always be spotted on the radar. And the Elite version is if you're using a perk that I'm going to be talking about later on called Pilot, then your airship will be marked as an ally. So they're not going to think that helicopter's against them. Alright, so let's talk about the second perk. I think there's 12. Alright, I'm going to be talking about 12 and I'm on the second one. Escape Artist. When you're going prone, you can fake your death. You can't shoot during this period, but you can fake your death once you go prone. It's called Escape Artist. Now, the Pro version, when approaching death, enemies' crosshairs will turn white, and your name will disappear. So, if you're almost edging prone, and they'll be like, oh, he's dead, whatever. And, the Elite version, if you're using, another perk called Driver, and it is, when it's active, you realistically fall into, into your fake death rather than diving while using Diver. So, like, you know how whenever people, like, get punched and knifed or something, they'll, like, fly away? Or something like that. I don't think that's an exact, like, example, but, like, if you're getting shot and you fall, like, you would look like, if you have Escape Artist Elite and you're using the perk Driver, it's gonna look realistic rather than you just going prone. Alright, next. Audiophile. Players will be with silenced weapons will show up on your radar if they are shooting at you or close around you. The Pro version, footsteps are louder. Elite, if Bladesman is active, knifing will show up on the radar. Not much to that, pretty self-explanatory. Diffuser. Throw all equipment but cookable grenades up to 2 times further. A hollow circle will show up around your crosshairs, and the circle will fill in 3 seconds. When the circle is full, you will throw it 2 times farther. When it is empty, you will throw it as far. Pro, you'll be able to take Semtex off of players who throw them elsewhere. You can take people's Semtexes and be able to pick up enemy equipment and use it as your own. It's very... I'm excited. And if you're using Elite, then Quick Draw. If Quick Draw is active, the circle will fill in 1.5 seconds rather than its normal 2. So, 3. So, Quick Draw is coming back. It's good. Hey guys, Chance here from the S-Tag, and I'm sorry for the video ending so abruptly. It's just that this original video is 17 minutes long, and when I tried to upload it to YouTube, it said that it was too long, and it couldn't finish the upload, and blah 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 blah, and it really sucked, and I was really mad. So I'm cutting it into 2 parts. Thank you guys for watching this half. The second half will be up about 5 minutes after this one. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in a few minutes, guys.